That means we have got to go back to our first love. That means we got to put God first. That means we can't put him second. That means we got to put him first in all things. That means that we got to lift him up, not only at church on Sunday morning, not only at Bible class on Wednesday night, not only when we come to conventions, but we've got to lift him up everywhere we go. Not be ashamed to lift him up. Don't let anyone fool you. You need to understand that God is a good God. You need to understand that God holds life in his hand. I don't care what you have. Don't care what you got. It belongs to the Lord. The car that you drive belongs to the Lord. Yes, the job you work on belongs to the Lord. The church where you worship belongs to the Lord. Church where you preach on Sunday morning belongs to the Lord. This convention does not belong to C.C. Robertson. This convention belongs to the Lord. So we need to learn how to put him first. Well, let me try to give you a couple points and I'll get out of your way. God I'm talking about, God is still our maker. God measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, melted out heaven with a span, yes, and comprehended the dust of the earth in a measure, and weighed the mountains in his little scales, and the hills were in balance. He made us, I tell you. Yeah, one day he looked and said, man, yeah, shaped him in the dust of the ground. And when he got through shaping him, somebody said he looked at him and just blew the breath of life in his body. And I don't know about you, I'm glad today, yeah, that he made me. I'm glad that he formed me. Not only did he form me, but he formed the light to dispel darkness. I'm glad about that. When I was walking in darkness, I could hear mama saying, in other words, yeah, uneducated, but I could hear her saying, you can't make it by yourself. You need the Lord on your side. He made good to overcome the evil. And God is the creator of every good and perfect gift. He came to this dark, empty space, stretched out the north and the south, stretched out the west and the east, hung, yeah, the world out yonder on nothing, and nothing became something. Yes, when darkness covered the deep, he called, yeah, on the light. And the light leaped out of the womb of nature and traveled at the rate of 192,000 miles per second. That let me know this evening that God is all right. He never leaves off making. He can help us, I tell you. Does anybody here know that God can help us? He can help us to be what we ought to be. You see, the devil can't create. We do not belong to the devil by creation. We belong to him by choice. But we belong to the Lord because he made us. And since he made us, we ought to put him first. Well, not only did God make, create, and form, yeah, but he started to provide for us. Not only did he create the day, but he provides for the day. Whatever I need, got to do is ask him. All I got to do is seek him first. As I walk through the day, everything that I need, he adds it to me. As I get ready to take my next step, he helped me to lift up my right leg, put it before the left leg. Yes, like Abraham said to his son, the Lord will provide. Is there anybody here know that the Lord will provide? He will provide. He provides for our material blessing. And he is the source of our spiritual blessing. Another thing about God, he is just and merciful God. We live in a mean world, a world where trouble is on every side. But I'm glad this evening that I've learned that trouble don't last always. Yes, I need to tell you before I sit down, while we're trying to be fair, he knows how to be just. He sends the rain, he sends the dew and the sun on the rich as well as the poor. He gives life to the good and the evil. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He watches over us. The songwriter said, all day and all night the angels keep watching over me. Well, let me try and close here. The Lord. Anybody know him? There was a time when people really respected God. But I find it sometime now that we are going in our own directions. But I need to tell you the blueprint. For seeking God first. The blueprint is printed in 2 Chronicles 7 and 14. Well, unless that should keep you too long, if I had mama here, she would tell me, go on and preach a while. Well, the blueprint is this evening for this organization is given simply, and it states, if my people who are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven. And not only will I hear from heaven, but I will heal the land. Oh Lord, and you do know today that we're living in a sick land. Lord, and I need to tell you, you don't know who he is, but let me try and tell you who I've been talking about for the last 15 minutes. Oh Lord, he is the chief. He is the head. He is my boss man. He's the power that I need every day of my life. He is the high tower. Lord. Somebody was saying he's the Alpha and Omega. Lord. He's the beginning and the ending. He's life and he's there.